Dr. Cella here, and there's three things that I would love to tell my younger self about running the triple option offense. And here they are. Number one, expect to practice with low numbers. The reason why most people get head coaching jobs is because they're not real good when you get them. So then usually what happens is you're dealing with low participation. So you better learn how to practice with low numbers. And that's why a couple days ago, I made a video about the 9-on-7 drill. That would be the fundamental drill that I would do if I had really low numbers, like in the teens, the 20s. That's what I would do. So that's lesson number one I would tell my younger self about running the triple option offense. Number two would be expect to play skill position players on the offensive line. Because anybody that is over 200 pounds gets you closer to losing. They can't do this. They can't move, and it takes too much work to try to get them to obey what you're doing because their bodies are too fat to do it. So pretty much, lesson number two would be expect to play skill players on the offensive line. If you go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials, pretty much the majority of those schools that you see have skill position players on their offensive line because they figure it out fast that if you play a bunch of wing T guards and running backs and tight end types on your offensive line, you're going to win more games. The third lesson I would tell my younger self is to run the entire football program like an accounting firm. Look, the average high school game is going to have 48 offensive plays, 48 defensive plays, and 24 special teams plays. During camp, I would run 100 plays a day per group. If I had two groups, I'd run 100 plays a day per group, and once I got to the season, I'd probably get it down around 50. You run it like an accounting firm. You focus on numbers, you focus on reps, you coach the situations, and you send them home. And your job as a coach is to make sure people know where they're going. If you spend time on making sure your kids know where to go, and they know where to go with their feet, and they know where to go with the football, you have done your job as an offensive football coach. That's your job. That's your job. So that's that. Those are the three things I would tell my younger self about running the triple option offense. I've been running it since the 90s. But that's what I would be telling my younger self. Those three things. Learn how to practice with low numbers, put skill position players on the offensive line, and run the program like an accounting firm and focus on getting X number of reps per day and just making sure that you practice the situations they're going to see in a game. Make sure they know where to go with the football, and then surrender the outcome to God. And that's maybe more important than everything is learning how to surrender the outcome to God. Look, you're not God. Your job is to make sure people know where to go, and they know how to hold the ball, exchange the ball, and know where to go with the ball. That's it. You do anything more than that, you're going to pretty much overcoach, and you're going to get closer to losing. So those are the three things I would tell my younger self. Coaches, you want to win more games in 2021? Call me, 570-332-0265. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials. You can see all the success stories that have come out of my camps in my academy, including Tyrone, Oklahoma State Championship last year. We'll talk soon.